3 tests to diagnose if you have sciatica or not and how to fix it. Many individuals around the world with lower back issues struggle with sciatica, pain down the leg, burning down the leg, or maybe they're not sure if what they're feeling in their leg is sciatica or not. Well, we are here to help you avoid the injections, avoid the surgery, and learn how to fix it on your own. My name is Dr. Grant Elliott, founder of RehabFix, and we have helped thousands of people around the world to fully recover from low back pain, disc herniation, and sciatica. And in this episode, number 146 of the Low Back Pain Podcast, I'm going to show you 3 tests to diagnose whether or not you have sciatica and what you can do to fix it. Real quick, if you have not joined my private Facebook group yet, you need to do so. It is called RehabFix Low Back Program. And immediately upon joining, you will receive our free step-by-step sciatica guide. This is the same process that we have taken thousands of our clients through around the world to identify exactly how to fix their sciatica and ultimately become pain-free through our one-on-one coaching program. In this group, you will be able to see our clients and what they're doing for success and additional resources and more free guides. So if you're serious about fixing your back, you need to join this group, RehabFix Low Back Program. See you soon. First, let's define sciatica. Sciatica is a vague term that is passed around a lot that technically just means any pain down the back of the leg along the sciatic nerve. Technically, many different things can refer to sciatica. Many things can cause sciatica. But in today's video, we're talking about specifically true sciatica and disc-related causes of sciatica. That's our primary topic, and that's what we help pretty much everybody resolve. True sciatica is typically going to have burning or electric shock type sensations down the leg. If it's going past the knee, it's most definitely sciatica, and it can also be accompanied by different sensations like numbness or tingling. Now, the first simple test we can do for sciatica is simply the further forward you bend, the worse the pain in the leg gets. This is increasing nerve tension. So if every time you bend forward, let's say you're standing straight up, you try to bend over to touch your toes. If the further forward you bend, the worse the pull, the worse the ache, the worse the burn, the worse the electric shock, or the worse the numbness and tingling gets in that symptomatic leg, most likely this is coming from a nerve or coming from the lower back and is related to sciatica. A lot of our clients will notice that if they have some pain that typically goes into the glute, the further forward they bend, they might feel an increase in the glute and then maybe start to travel down into the hamstring or even travel down into the calf or foot in more severe circumstances. Test number 2, external rotation. In a seated position, simply cross one leg over the other, kind of looks like you're doing a seated piriformis stretch, but perform this without using your hands for help and see how one hip feels versus the other. If you can do one side easily, while the other side is extremely difficult to pull over, it's really tight through that glute or maybe causes back pain or causes shooting pain down the leg, then this is also likely due to nerve tension or nerve pain coming from the sciatic nerve and the lower back. Our third test is the slumps test. In a seated position, simply bend forward, slouch forward, chin down to your chest, and then one leg at a time. Straighten one leg out slowly, extending the foot straight upwards, dorsiflexing the foot so your toes are pointing towards the ceiling. If you notice that the non-symptomatic leg, the non-painful leg, you're able to somewhat fully extend, but the other leg, the painful leg, is extremely sensitive when you do this, then this is very likely sciatica, especially if it's causing extreme pain in the leg, burning, or electric shock type sensations. In certain circumstances, individuals that extend the non-painful leg will actually feel nerve pain go down the symptomatic leg. So if you have pain in, let's say, your left leg, if you extend the right leg, they will feel pain down the left leg. This is other additional signs that we hear a lot for more sensitive cases, but this is definitely related to nerve tension. It definitely is sciatica. Hey, real quick, if you're watching this video and you're resonating with the things that I'm saying and you're ready to be pain-free, just click the link below and you can schedule a call personally with my team so we can meet with you, go over your current situation and figure out what you're missing and help you develop a game plan so that you can finally become pain-free. This is for serious people only, so click the link if you are ready to go. Back to the show. All right, now, if you're going through these tests and you're like, yeah, I definitely feel all of these, then chances are really high that you have sciatica. So now, what can you do about it? I'm going to give you 3 awesome exercises right now to start to reduce your pain. The first exercise we're going to work on is our bear position. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips in a quadruped position. You're going to lift the knees off the ground a couple inches. You're going to feel your core immediately engage as you hold this position. While you're holding this position, now you're going to raise the knees further off the ground, up and down, slowly lowering back and forth. This is going to significantly engage your core more than you might be expecting, but is great to calm down the lower back because it keeps the lower back in a neutral position. So this both stimulates the core and can help calm down the lower back prior to getting into some of the mobility movements that we're about to do. Second exercise, we're going to now mobilize the nerve with our sciatic nerve floss. Pay attention to the instructions here. In that same seated position, just like you did that slump test, we're going to modify this. We're going to extend the leg with the pain. You're going to extend it slowly, as far as you can comfortably without significantly increasing the pain. But instead of slouching forward as you do this, you're going to stay up nice and tall, and you're going to bring the chin up as you extend the leg forward. A way to remember this is kick the chin. So as the leg goes out and the toes go up, the chin goes up and back. And then at the top position, the furthest you can go without pain, now you're going to bend the leg, point the toe down, and then slouch and bring your chin down to your chest. So you're doing the opposite motion. You kick the chin and you lower. You kick the chin and you lower. This is going to slide the nerve back and forth. If you imagine a game of tug of war, pulling it back and forth, that's exactly what it's doing to the nerve. What this is going to do is it's going to mobilize the nerve, reduce inflammation, improve blood flow to the nerve, and reduce pain. Now, not everybody will have an immediate response to nerve flossing. For some people, it'll do something. For some people, it'll do nothing. What we find with a lot of our clients is that we use it strategically. So we usually use it in combination with other exercises. We help improve blood flow, calm down the nerve, and then we will do a more pivotal movement or exercise for their plan. So it can be really useful in an accessory type utilization. And our third exercise, a very powerful one for the right person, is going to be our lumbar extension. Prone, totally relaxed, laying flat on your stomach. You're going to put your hands under your shoulders like you're going to do a push-up. We're going to keep our lower back and our glutes totally relaxed. This is a key trick here. Key trick, lower back and glutes relaxed, not flexed, relaxed. You're going to keep your hips on the floor. You're going to push your chest off the ground as far as you can without pain, or you're going to kiss the pain. And then you're going to lower yourself back down, and we're going to perform this repetitively, aiming to go a little bit higher over time and keeping everything relaxed on the floor. This is going to help reduce pressure off the disc, which is going to reduce pressure off of the nerve. It can be extremely beneficial for the right person. But remember, just like with any medication, prescriptions matter. If you take too much of a good medication, it can become a poison, right? If you take too little of a good medication, it'll do nothing. You need to find the right prescriptions, and that's why these might be a little bit different for each individual person, which is why we work one-on-one with all of our clients to ensure that you get the right prescription. These are great movements that we're showing you during this video or during this podcast, and they can be really, really powerful. But just know, if you're not doing the right amount at the right time or enough or, too much, all these variables could completely change whether it works for you or not. And that's why it's so important to have a concise, guided plan, especially for issues as serious as lower back issues, disc issues, and sciatica. So if you found that these exercises were helpful for you, congratulations. Your case of sciatica is likely easily treatable with the right plan. And a lot of the clients that we work with tend to respond really well to these exercises too. So we would love to show you what the next steps are to these exercises and what the plan actually looks like that will add way more exercises than this in the right order at the right prescription for you so that you can get 100% sciatica free and move on with your life. So get this over with and get pain free. What are you waiting for? Once again, be sure to join my Facebook group, RehabFix Low Back Program, so you can get additional exclusive content and our free sciatica guide immediately upon joining. If you are watching this on YouTube, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you are listening on your favorite podcast platform, please leave a 5-star rating and review so we can grow this podcast and help reach more individuals who deserve to get results, who feel like they're spinning their tires and getting frustrated in doing so. As always, move more, move in nature, move in the sun. Thank you so much for listening and have a great day.